Hey, you know what the big bad black sheep had to fire, not a pretender or liar. And it's another reasoning, yeah? I trust that you're well, and I just wanna wish you the best in life, more strength, yeah, on your endeavors and on your journey. So before I get into this reasoning, I've been hearing about this video. I haven't seen it. I don't think I want to see it. Yeah. About, some school children, in specific, a girl child with 7 boys circulating. And I've been hearing a lot of mixed comments, about that video. And what I would like to say is this. That little girl doesn't know the true nature of males. Because if she did, she would never be in that situation. Yeah? And this society doesn't educate women to understand men. But men understand women, and they use that to their advantage to manipulate and destroy women. Yeah? You see them boys? Make sure so them get consequence. Because if they don't, they're gonna continue the same way. Yeah? In this society, black men are in purgatory. They have no structure to personally develop themselves. Yeah? And there is no one to even really push them to even go on that journey. And they themselves won't do it because they are lazy by nature. I feel sorry for that little girl, and I wish that she gets the help that is needed for her to heal and, to get out of that whatever mental state she's in, right? And to be able to move forward, to betterment. Because you will have women even want to say that she wants that or no. We don't realize that males do not have our best interest at heart. Yeah? And what I'm saying, it is evident. You see it every day in this society. Because I even hear that one of the little boys were putting his hands on the little girl, right? Abusive. They didn't learn that. That's who they are. Without any structure. No discipline. Yeah? Let me get into what I have to say. Alright, so today's topic is about the mother wound. Why most women struggle in the connection with their mothers. Especially if they have male siblings, right? Alright, so the difference in the male fetus and the female fetus when the mother is pregnant. The male fetus will send his DNA to be spread all over his mother's brain so she can be more protective and nurturing to him. It's a survival tactics, right? A male's nature is needy and codependent. So that result in, you see how women, mothers, treat their sons like the man they wish they had. Yeah? Because women birth more male children than female children. There's more males on the earth than women. And males need sex. Yeah? Their true nature is to fuck and fight. That's why you see so many war and sex trafficking and sexual immorality. Excuse me. Right? But women are so, uneducated, undereducated about the nature of males, the true nature of them. So we think that they are more easier to be raised. But you need a lot of energy, you need a lot of structure to make sure a male is somebody upstanding in society. He needs a lot of energy being put into him to become a man, right? But this society of women feel like they just want to feed them and dress them up nicely like dolls and not really give them anything, or allow life to take its course, because they coddle their sons, these males, right? And you can't grow a male the same way you grow a female child, right? So that is one point, why we women struggle with the connections with our mothers. Yeah. And next one, is religion. Now, the worship of the phallus, the penis. Men go worship themselves, right? The problem is us. We worship them, and to worship a male is to worship death. Yeah? Because when you pour into a man, it's like a black hole. They can't satisfy. It's never enough. You can give a male everything that he wants, and he will still say that's not everything that he wants. Yeah? There is no limit to the male ego. Yeah? So, we have taken on a male identity. Women have taken on a male identity to neglect themselves and to cater to males, And males need women for their survival. Yeah? Because in nature, a lot of males wouldn't be here, because the male lifespan is very short, and we increase that lifespan when we allow them to have access to our space and resources as women. Yeah? So, religion doesn't really paint women in a positive light. Yeah? So we are taught as women to subjugate our power, ourselves, to men. And that doesn't allow us to have room for self-love, to do things that we actually want to do, that will make us happy and thriving. Yeah? And When, because our mothers, you know, they were little girls, they were taught to keep quiet, you know, especially when things were being done to them, you know, abuse and all of that. Yeah. What we went through, our mothers went through as well, because our mothers are, we are our mothers and our mothers are we. Yeah. And they grew up unhealed, you know. Still, that little girl that was traumatized, that was abused. And, you know, back in the days, you know, in those times where, you know, information was limited, and most women never have the access to even education. So they pass on what they have learned to us. Yeah. Because, as I said before in one of my previous videos, that we are the teachers. The mother is the first teacher. And when, because, man, religion teaches us to look to males, you know, as our saviors. And a lot of women are still in that mindset. So they don't see themselves with any power. Right? That's why religious women will protect the image of predatory men, you know, in those religions. Because, you know, ignorance is wickedness, you know. Yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah? And the way our religion program just women for us, throw them daughters to the wolves, you know, throw women to the wolves under the bus for the validation, you know, of men. Because men orchestrate that too. They will come into your ear and tell you all sorts of lies and manipulation for you to go against, you know, your fellow sister, your fellow daughter. They would do that thing. And you women who operate under that religious program, they see young women as competition, and that makes no sense, because I, as an older woman, see a younger empress than me, and I see a male, an older male, trying to get to her. I feel sorry, because that is a parasite trying to infiltrate on this young woman's energy, to suck and drain her of her life force for his own benefit. So I can never be in that frame of mind to say, oh, I want to compete for that validation. Right? Because there's no speciality at all having a male in your space. I don't care what anybody wants to say. I've experienced enough. Yeah? I have brothers. Being around males compromises your femininity. Right? And that's what is not, you know, taught to women. It compromises us. It compromises even the masculine, because he can't focus on his own energy and in developing that energy, right? But yeah, I've seen a lot of things, you know. I observe a lot. Observe how people operate in this society, man. And struggling with that mother wound, it's hard, you know, because women who struggle with that can be very emotionally manipulative. Yeah. And it's sad, you know. But you can choose different. I mean, therapy is a good thing, you know. But it's surface level. Because I had a wide mother wound open, you know. Where, yeah. For me to even, you know, be able to heal that, I had to go the unconventional way. Like doing, you know, psychedelics. Marijuana is one. Mushroom, ayahuasca, right? Where those things reveal your state to you, your true state. It strips the ego. It allows you to feel and to tap in. We have the choice as women. And the more we know is the better we gonna do, you know. I think I'm gonna have to do part 2 for this one. But take care, yeah.